Guys, FireMonkey12 here, and welcome back to another episode of Cartoon Balls. We're gonna quickly get back into doing this because apparently some form of bonus on the stage. I'm gonna try and get straight into this. I want to try and save that friend thing for the boss, and maybe if the boss actually crosses over the line where it's meant to go, then I chuck out that and it melts. Maybe that's the hope. We're just hoping that everyone up to here would do. I'm planning to do. I'm going to plan to give it one go this episode, and then we're going to go for the enhance and stuff. We're going to try and get the evolution. We're going to go for the big evolution push, trying to get the better stuff. The mana tower we got upgrade last time is actually quite big because I don't have to hit the upgrade button anymore. It's just that my units are so close to that amount that I don't want to risk it, kind of thing. I don't want to risk money. We're going to get this big tank. These levels playing because of how weak the health wise is on the spearmen, but actually their ability and stuff, and if you get a big tank knocking at the door, then they can come in and just annihilate behind him. So we got a 2-star unit for that, which is actually we needed that because we need to just keep doing more, get more units that we can chuck at trying to evolve our normal version as a shield and sword guy, and then you might immediately drop into that end slot, even though I was using that end slot to level up people. Or if I decide to combine the giant guy and the flamethrower dude, then there'll be a space there for him. It's just that he'll be a better tank in the end, and that's a bigger thing to me. Like, if I can get a bigger and better tank in, I don't need to have 2 tanks on the team unless I'm leveling up something, and I won't necessarily click it then. So we get a Castle Walls upgrade. We're going to hit the return because I want to swap out that 2-star unit now. No need for it. So we click on it just to claim the 1000 boost, and then we're going to click on equipped. Have a quick look, see what we got. We got this zombie that's gained an ability, I think. Unit enhanced rewards. It gets 30 plus 5. Cool. We're going to equip it into the empty space, and it is 90,000 to get the next space. That's if we ever come across a lot of money, we're going to go for that because it's always cool having that additional slot to upgrade. So yeah, we're going to go for that, and we're going to go and try and claim this bonus. Still trying to save the friend unit to do stuff, basically. Well, to do bits in the next one, but I don't want to use. I'm tempted sometimes to click that zombie button, to be honest. No. Now that I can go, I could click 2 lots of units and spam 2 lots of units. In past experience, actually, that's not been the best thing to do. So, just spamming these units for now. I've got my upgrade, so I'm ready to bring out the big tank. Unless we melt it right now, which is very possible. We might just melt the stage right here, right now. I've sorted. Done. The last stage gave me more grief. That one we claimed a nice cheeky 2-star unit, which is cool. Right, we're on 8. We're on 9. Stage 9, stage before the boss. So we are flying through stuff again. I'm not quite sure how this game works. To be fair, I think it goes all the way to 10. And then you go from what they class as their easy setting to the medium setting, and then from the medium setting to the hard setting. I'm not 100% sure it works that way, so don't play me on it, kind of thing. But oh, fucking hell, stuff that are mounting me before I can touch them, which is really bad. But I need to just keep spamming these units out. I actually need to wait for this just to cross the line for to make it nice and easy for me, because then it melts. So I'm going to hit it now, so we get a nice early hits in, and then try and melt that back row. Because we need to melt it, we really do. It's causing problems now, so it needs to go down. I'm going to put my thing slightly in front of the back row, so as to move in. Bam, we're doing damage. We'll get the big counter push as soon as we get a big tank involved, which looks like it might happen very soon. So we'll go for the big counter push depending on how quickly the big guy melts. So I'll start spamming the button now. Out comes this ability. They've got an ability too. I didn't even know this. So we're hitting the big guy, which is big. Need to hit him as they gain another one. That's fine, we'll get something big of our own to push back, and hopefully this guy can melt. This guy's definitely tanking it, and then now I can bring in Flamethrower Dude, and we should be on the big counter push now. We've got a tank that's like almost dead, but not dead. We're about to get another tank anyway to get back into this. So we've got our Flamethrower Dude that's sitting on the back row. And then we're about to change out the tank. So we're now hitting hard with the big units. And we're on that big counter push now. You can keep me penned, but I'll only come back stronger. And then absolutely melt you once I get to the tower. There we go. Absolutely melts it. The moment you get to the tower is the moment when it's all over. There has been some pushes, but here we go. This is to complete stage 8 to get enough cash to go for another go at evolving. And yeah, big move on in the game if we get this. Big move on, which would be huge. Should actually be huge to get, would be moving on. But I think this one's actually going to cause me some problems, judging by how this is right now, with the fact that I'm not melting instantly, and that's bad because then then it allows them to bring up a back row, and once you got a back row set up, then you become a problem to deal with. Because it's not so easy to deal with you anymore, because you're doing more damage to me from a distance than I can do to you from right in front of your face, which is bad for me, good for you. But now I got enough for my big tank, so now the push is starting again. So now we've got the big tank into play. Should just start pushing them back now, ever so slowly. Doesn't need to be quickly, just as soon as you hit the back units they can do great damage, they just melt. So I want possibly another tank actually, just looking at it, just looking how much he's having to tank this. Another tank might have to come in, but now he's starting to melt stuff as it comes in, which is great. And then he's going to pop a big unit, but then a big unit's going to come in to replace him. Slightly out of my reach. Slightly out of my reach. I might have to do the switch over. But this is actually meaning that I think I'm going to just switch off spamming and go for that switch over from small units to big units, and just let the thing stack up. If he can tank, then I can just save up for the big ones then. Get something big and powerful to do damage behind him. Set up my own back row, but of bigger units. And yeah, I don't like using this strat necessarily, because if they touch my back row, then problems can emerge with this strat. But if the tanks are that big, it doesn't really matter. And if the back row is that good, then they will never reach it. So it backs each other up in a way. But the only downside to that is that you've got to rely heavily on a tank. And that's why getting the evolution on the tank would be awesome. But we are right at the door, and there is a boss coming. I want to get everything I can to get rid of this boss, especially if this boss has got range. This boss has got range and all sorts. I might actually bring in the small units to try and mount here, try and mount anything I can, because there's a lot of small units out, and there's a lot of big units. So I might, yeah, spearmen seem to be a good idea to reinforce now. Let the spearmen come in. We've got far enough. We've got a couple of tanks there. Just letting the spearmen come in and do their job. Actually, no, staying with big units. Try and chuck in the tanks. The tanks are actually doing bits. Which is fair play to the tanks here. They're doing work right now. They're sitting there tanking not only the small units around the boss, but the boss itself. That is fair play. They might actually mount it before it even gets anywhere near me, which is huge. Fair play, tanks. I wish I'd brought the other one for this now, because I wouldn't have to wait this cooldown time to get another big tank. I just simply click on the other tank and vary. But we got we did have a flamethrower, it just melted with that range attack on it actually. Wow, our stuff's gonna melt if we're not careful. Yeah, I'd really wished I brought. Oh wow! I wish I'd brought tanky. I'm gonna just spam out units. I'm gonna spam out the small ones until I get enough for a big one. Like every time I go over it, I'm gonna just spam out the small ones, try and get the ability to go off. That's what we actually want them for now. Just need them for their abilities, because the big tank and win us this episode brilliantly. And the zombie army comes. 30k. Wait, no, we're on 8 right now, aren't we? So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's an odd number. Why'd you run 13? We've actually got a chest as well, so we're going to hit return, because we just got a lot of stuff coming. So we got 2k there, but we got 30k here. Dirty 30k. Get a 2-star unit to mount a Gatling gun, that's cool. We also got a chest, which is 5 keys, and we've got 40. So we're just going to hit that. We've got 6 crystals, that's good. Take 3 crystals all day long. We'll claim that. Alright, we'll try and get this guy. We want to hit enhance. We want to hit this level 50% chance, fingers crossed. Da 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 da. It's reached it. We're gonna hit evolve. Gonna hit evolve. You need 2 individuals that have been enhanced to level 5. Damn it. You can't evolve, so you're going unequipped. Can you evolve now? Flamethrower guy can evolve now. I've got a new tank in. And they actually got to be... Oh, could... I'm intrigued here, because I'm wondering whether I could use a 2-star unit, for instance, and still do it. Because if I click this guy, click a roll. Oh, no. Do I have someone spare? I have that. Okay, enhance. This guy. Yes. I'm intrigued to see whether I could use a low level one to make it into... Let's try this. So we claim this reward, alright. Then we'll hit shop. We want a random unit. So we want that one, yes. Bam, we get a 2-star unit, okay. Don't want to try and do it again. Okay, so we go on this level 1 here, enhance. 2-star enhance, yes. No, that failed. Alright, okay, let's try that again. One more go. Shop. That one. Bam, okay. Okay. This one. Let's go. This one. Vault. Enhance. Ninja. 91% chance. Sorted. Right. Flamethrower dude. Evolve. I don't want to use the big guy. I want to see whether I could use this guy. Yup. Fucking kidding me, aren't you? I gotta use a scissors guy and I've just upgraded a rock guy. So I need to get... I'm gonna equip flamethrower. If it combined, what if I combine flamethrower in this one? Let's do that. Let's combine a tank and a flamethrower. Oh my god. What have I done? Combine. Oh. What if I... Yes. No, what? Donut units will be upgraded. No. It's just for donut units equipped. There we go, baby. A 4-star unit. Right, okay, guys. I've got a couple of ideas for the stuff I want. I need 50k for that. So I'm just trying to think what to use the rest on. I could just mount units. Bang. I could knock over. Don't know. I think. I'm just going to combine this one with the archer. Okay. Got rid of the big tank thingy. Ooh, we've got a new unit to try out next episode. This has been FireMonkey12. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, game on.